Now we're ready to put some outside features on our soap dish. Now, I don't know what your shape is. Mine's a golf green. Very simple, simplistic. Not a whole lot you can put on a golf green, except I'm thinking that maybe I'll put a ball marker. If you ever play golf and you get onto a green and you want to mark where your ball is, you get this little marker out and you place it on the green that shows where your ball is, and you can pick your ball up. Okay, so that's just a circle. It's very simple. So I'm going to put that on my green. Now, if you've got a face or you've got some kind of animal or you've got some kind of you could have all kinds of stuff depending on what your design is. You have a football field. I've seen those. Pokemon. There'll be a lot of external features, and I'm going to give you the basics on how to do that, and then I'm going to give you the basics on how to do that, and then you're going to go ahead and put on the external features. We're going to put the features on, and I'm going to show you how to add color to them. So, in order to put a feature onto a drawing, onto a part that you already have, you need to have a sketch plane. Whenever you do a sketch, it has to be on a flat surface. So a two-dimensional sketch on a flat surface. So we are going to click on the top of our soap dish. Now, you have a flat surface on the top of your soap dish. I know that because of the way that we made the soap dish. You started off with the drawing, and then you did an extrusion down. That means that the face where you made the drawing is flat. So we're going to use that plane to make a sketch on. So we're going to right-click on it, and we're going to select New Sketch. You can also click on the face, and we'll just do it this way. So right-click New Sketch, and you can see what it does. It gives us a sketch. It gives us the sketch grid, and it turns the part automatically so that we're looking straight at that plane, that sketch plane. That's how we want to sketch. So I'm going to put a circle, and this is where what we're going to be doing, or what you're going to be doing, is you're going to be drawing features that go along with the theme of your soap dish, drawing the various forms on the top face, and then using extrusions, very small extrusions, to come up so that we have surfaces that we can then add color to. So I'm going to, in my case, it's a very simple circle. And I'll just draw a little circle here as a ball mark. There's a little ball mark. And that's all it is. I don't have to dimension it. I'm just free-form drawing this. I'll finish my sketch. And then I'm going to do a very small extrusion. So I'm going to extrude just this circle. And I want it to be very, very small up. Now, you can do extrusions up, or you can do cuts down into your surface down, but they've got to be very, very small. When I say small, I'm talking about 0.005. It's barely there. Because what we're really doing here is we're just creating a surface for us to add some color. Do you see that? So it's there, but I put it there because I want to add some color to it. So my soap dish is going to be green. So the entire soap dish itself is going to be green. So I'm going to change the color of my soap dish to green. This is a different dark forest green. No, I don't really want it to be dark forest. I want it to be grass green. The colors here are so different than what they were in the other program, the previous version. It's very different. So I'll just go dark sea. Well, I don't really like dark sea green, but I'm going to go with it. Now you'll notice that it did that to the extrusion. And then the fillet and the other extrusions stayed the color of the default, which is that gray. So I'm going to select those. I need my shell, my two fillets, and my second extrusion. And I will put in that sea green for the color. Okay, now everything is colored except for the face and the edge of this extrusion. So let's say that this was an eyeball on a Pokemon or so, I don't know, whatever it is that you're drawing. All we have to do to change that color is to select it and then to come up here to our colors, and I'm going to change this to yellow. Why yellow? I don't know. I seem to remember having a yellow ball mark. So there's my ball mark. Now, you'll see that the side of that the side of that surface doesn't have a color to it. I can also color that, but because I made it such a small extrusion, it's not really going to matter because I'm not going to be able to see that. I mean, it's 0.005. It's basically the thickness of 2 pieces of paper put together. Okay? Again, mine is so simplistic. Yours needs to be a lot more complicated than this, but you can see how you could add detail. You can add lots of detail to this by doing small sketches. Remember, your sketches have to be in closed areas in order to do extrusions. So that's how I want you to do your the external features. So go ahead and take some time, make your soap dish look really cool by adding the external features. If it's whatever, depending on the theme of your soap dish, you'd have a lot of different features on there. So take some time to do that, and you'll be uploading your designs when you finish doing them. Okay? I look forward to seeing them.